Hello, this is Emma of EmmaLiveYoga, and welcome to day 12 of our daily yoga fix. So today we're going to have some fun with some seated balances. Don't take it too seriously. We're going to have some fun and just see where we get to. So as always, make sure you've got plenty of room to practice and you are well hydrated, and we shall make a start. So come into a comfortable seated position. Bring the hands to Anjali Mudra as you sit nice and tall. We'll begin with our vibration of Om. Take a breath in. Om. And as you bow the gaze, just take a few moments to check in with yourself. And also consider the idea of balance and how balance in our lives in different ways. You can cultivate balance on a mat in order to practice balancing maybe our work, our leisure, our minds. So then taking a deeper breath in, exhale and gently open the eyes. So from this position, just release the hands down and then inhale, take the arms out to the side, but have the palms facing forward. Exhale and just interweave the fingers as you bring the hands together. Reverse the position of the hands and then inhale, lift the arms up to wherever. So it doesn't have to be all the way, just wherever feels best. Exhale and just keep the height, keep the length. So draw the shoulders down the back. Good. Inhale, squeeze the pelvic floor. Keep the length, lifting, lifting, lifting. And then exhale, little sway to the left side. Good. Relax the inner thighs. Inhale to center. Exhale, little sway to the other side. Good. Inhale to center. Reverse the hands. Exhale and just round the back as you lower the hands all the way down. Good. And then release the hands. Inhale as you lift back to center and exhale. So from this position, inhale and just bring the knees up and just feel that you can come onto the sitting bones. So a little seat balance already to start off with. So just bring the toes down. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, take the palms open and stretch the arms out. So kind of a teeny tiny Navasana. Tuck the lower abdominals in. Good. Feel grounded through the sitting bones. You might come up onto the tippy toes, lift the chest towards the thighs. So we're really warming up the core muscles. Good. And then exhale, bring it down. From this position, you can hide the feet or just come through to an all fours position. Hands to the lap if you're sitting on the chair. And from here, just take a few moments to stabilize. Feel the breath. And then squeeze the elbows in. And on the exhale, see if you can begin to lower through Ardha Chaturanga Dandasana. So trying to lower to the floor. If that's not possible, that's okay. Just come to lay on the belly. And then slide the elbows forward as we come into Sphinx pose, up onto the fingertips. Inhale, lift the chest forward. You feel a big openness through the chest. Relax the glutes. Exhale, draw the shoulders back. Just warming up the spine. Inhale, lift the chest forward. And then exhale, soften all the way down. Slide the hands back, squeeze the pelvic floor. Inhale, lift through tabletop, tuck the toes. And exhale, push back into Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Relax the head. Remember, you can practice this from the back of the chair. For our balances, you might also practice those. Good. Lengthening, feeling and breathing. Then bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, walk the feet towards the hands. Knees can be as bent as they need to be for that to happen. Exhale. Inhale, slide the hands to the shins. Lift the chest, look forward. And then exhale, fold into Uttanasana. Press into the heels. And then inhale, just begin to roll up to a ragdoll. So floppy head, floppy fingers. And exhale as you roll the shoulders back and down. And do this again. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Bring the hands to rest on the hips. Inhale, sit back into kind of a shallow Utkatasana. And then on the exhale, press into the left heel and step back onto the ball of the right foot. So again, we've got a little bit of balance here. We're just warming up for our seated balances. You can bring the hands to Anjali Mudra. If you feel wobbly, then just walk the left foot further out. And again, you can sit on a chair and take the same position. That's it. Pressing the palms together. An option is to swoosh the arms up, palms open, lift the chest. Good. And then from here, squeeze the pelvic floor. Inhale, you may try just dipping the back knee. If it doesn't bother your knees, if it does, then don't do it. And then exhale to straighten. Press into the left heel. Inhale and see if you can bring the right knee forward. You might wobble a bit like I did. That's okay. And then exhale to lower back down. Good. Inhale, swoosh the arms forward and up. Exhale to circle back and down. Inhale, sit back into a little shallow Utkatasana, same as before. Exhale, squeeze the glutes, step back with the left foot. You might need to adjust your feet. That's it, as we come into crescent lunge. Good, stabilizing. Relax the shoulders, lift the chest. Again, if you need to walk the right leg out, you can. You can stay here, or again, you can swoosh the arms up, palms facing. Exhale. Stabilize. You might do a little dip of the left knee. About halfway down, and exhale to lift. Lift through the pelvic floor. Press through the right heel. Inhale. See if you can bring that left knee up and through. And then exhale, circle back down. Very good. Inhale, swoosh the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, go down. Bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, bring the hands to the shins. Exhale, step back until you're able to bring the knees down. And then cross at the ankles and roll back into seated or come to seated, however is best. Now, as you come to seated, step the feet nice and wide and just take hold of the shins. You can do the same thing on the chair. Just step the feet forward. Good. And try and tinker with the posture called Virabhadrasana. This is a fun pose. So you might stay here. You might try just lifting one foot at a time. Squeeze the pelvic floor, still breathing. Good. Still lifting forward. Good. You might try lifting both at the same time. You might even take the back of the knees and lift. See if that's doable. So you might be in and out of these stages. It might be you can reach down the inside, take the feet or the ankles, and just tinker then with lifting up the heels. And maybe try that. If you're in the chair, you just take the back of the legs and try lifting there, or you can hold the side of the chair and try your lifts from there. Very good. Good. Now, if that's doable down the inside, you might begin to lift the heels, begin to open out. Maybe not. Just see what happens. It might be a roll back. You just start again. So just beginning to lift and open. A tip is to drop the shoulders down. So always drop the shoulders down. If you hunch, you're going to roll. So drop down. Good. So it might be any of those shapes. You might be tinkering around here. Just getting that balance. Good. And then bringing everything down. Drop the knees out and just butterfly wing the knees. Take a few breaths. Very good. Balances always shake us up a little bit. The main thing is not to take them seriously. No, most of us need to find balance in every moment of every day. So this really helps. And also bringing a playful attitude towards it helps. So that was Virabhadrasana B. So we're going to look at another posture called Ubaya Padakvantasana, another seated balance. So you bring the knees in, same starting off point, except this time you kind of dig your heels into the mat. Press the heels into the mat. Now from here, you can take the back of the knees and kind of lean back and see if you can maybe lift the knees up. Again, you can come in and out of this as you need to be. Good. Again, if you're taking the chair, side of the chair, you can do the same thing. It might be you can get your balance here. So you just sit up on the sitting bone, see if that's possible. Good. It might be you can reach down and take hold of the toes, double finger loop the big toes. Maybe that's possible, or you might keep hold of the back of the knees. If that's easy for you, you might begin to straighten out. Keep lifting the chest towards the thighs. Lifting, 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 drawing the shoulders down. Good, you might collapse and start again, that's okay. Now it might be, oh, I'm in similar territory to Upavishta B. So it might be you then open out to Upavishta B where we just were. You can do it with bent knees, that's fine, that's good. Having fun is good. Or you might just stay with Ubaya Padakvantasana, see what's doable, and then exhale wherever you got to. Stay happy, bring the feet together, butterfly, wing the knees. Let your mind come down a few notches. If you're starting to take it a bit too seriously, that's to say, it's okay, mind. It's all good. Breath and movement, that's what yoga is. Connecting to self. Postures are just a nice distraction. Okay, so Upavishta B or Vyapada Kuntasana. We're going to try Ardha Mukha Paschimottanasana. All a mouthful, right? So from here, bring the feet to the floor. Kind of a similar approach onto the tippy toes where we started earlier. So doing that kind of Navasana, easier Navasana. Now from here, you round the back slightly. See if you can bring the knees in. So you might tinker with that. Rounding, bringing the knees in. Taking the side of the chair, rounding, bringing the knees in, or bringing the body towards the knees. Yeah, bit easier. So try any of those. Now it might be you can take the outside of the feet from here and just kind of hunch in and balance, hunch in and balance. You might need to bring your toes down. That's okay. See what's doable. From there, you might begin to lift. So keep everything hunched into the thighs. You might lift to maybe a halfway point, then need to come down. Check in. Are you still breathing? Still breathing. That's it. If you can get to there, it might be continue and continue to open out. And you point your toes, you try and hug the elbows in towards the legs and just let go of the head. I say just, it's a really hard posture. So just see what's doable for you at this stage of your journey. It's all good. Some days you do it, some days you don't. Good. Now from there, you might then open back out to Upavishta. Maybe. You might then go back to Vyapada Kuntasana, maybe, and then exhale, bring everything down. Well done. This time, slide the legs out, bring the soles of the feet together. So coming more into Supta Karmasana or sleeping tortoise. On the inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, just round all the way down. So you might be chin to chest. You might roll all the way down. You might use a couple of bricks between the forehead and the feet. So whatever option is working for you, just feel you can soften and surrender, allow the back muscles to release after that strength work. Close the eyes and soften and release. One more breath. And then squeeze the pelvic floor. Inhale, slowly make your way back up. And exhale. And come into Sukhasana or easy cross-leg position, or stretch the legs out, or just stand with the feet as you sit up tall in the chair. We'll seal all that lovely balancey energy in by doing Baddha Padmasana. So wrap your arms behind the back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, and just begin to fold forward. Just to your own measure, release the head. Big inhale. Exhale, let it stay exactly where you are. If it's easy for you, continue to fold. Releasing through the lower back. And then squeeze the pelvic floor. Inhale as you come back up. And exhale. Bringing the hands to Anjali Mudra. I'm not quite finished. Just coming into the heart space. You're working with seated balances. I'm going to look at a final lift up. A little bit of a balance as well. Utkrutihi. If you've got your bricks, you bring your bricks in. You can bring them to the lowest, medium, or highest setting. I would recommend the middle path always. So maybe medium setting. Bring them in towards the hips. Now, if you're in the chair, you're going to take hold of the edges of the chair strongly, and then you're going to engage. You might even be able to lift your bum away from the chair or not. It's okay. Keep your feet on the floor and push. From here, from seated, we bring the hands to the bricks. Roll the shoulders forward. Now think about lifting the bum. Don't worry about the feet. So squeeze everything in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, exhale, and then push and lift. Straighten the arms. See if you can lift up. Holding. If that's easy, maybe you can lift the feet. Maybe you can keep squeezing. Good. And then exhale, bring everything down. Well done. Circle out the wrists a few times. Okay, that was a challenge, right? We're going to try it one more time. You might, just to mix it up, change the cross of the legs. If you always do this pose the same way, why not try it a different way? If you're in the chair, you just keep the feet grounded and you try and lift the bum away. So from here, inhale, roll forward, tuck everything in, squeeze. Exhale and push and lift. Breathe in. Good. See what you can get away from the floor. Balancing, balancing. And then exhale. Everything comes down. Well done. Squeeze together. Release the wrists. Very nice. Bring the hands to Anjali and just circle out. Releasing the wrists. And coming back to center. Close the eyes for a few moments. Feel that energy from the practice of seated balance. Connect with that. Carry that prana, that energy throughout the rest of your day. And then exhale, gently bow the head as we give thanks for our health and our practice. And inhale, lift the prayer hands up. Exhaling to the side. Inhale to look up. And exhale. So namaste. So well done. I hope you had a good time with that practice. We're getting towards the end of our challenge, so I hope you're still with me. I hope you're enjoying this. Hit the like button if you are. Remember to find me, EmmaLiveYoga, on Instagram for lots more yoga inspiration, and I shall see you soon.